Shalom, shalom. This Shia from GMS Savannah. Come with another lesson. But first and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rikah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, which rule well and teach well, and to the Achaean, pushing this 100% truth in four corners of the earth while risking their life and freedom to do so. And salutations to the hopeful elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as you speckled birds scattered amongst the heathens that have the appearance of the heathens, but your father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But today's lesson we're going into is definitely a crazy one. We're in the end days, people. We are very much in the end days here. And it says, son stabs 80-year-old mother so hard during an argument that the knife breaks and then goes downstairs to retrieve two more and continue. That's what the police said. And it says a man in Maryland is accused of stabbing his mother so violently that the knife broke and then retrieved multiple others to continue the crime. Look like Sleazy, juiced up Sleazy right there. Man, that's crazy. It's Derek Austin, 54, has been charged with first degree and second degree murder in the death of his 80-year-old mother, Brenda Wheeler, according to court records and Prince George County Police Department. He is being held in jail without bond. Police say that on Tuesday at 9 a.m., the mother and son were at home on the 6200 block of Monroe Street in Cleveland, Maryland. Cheverly, Maryland, a town about 7 miles from D.C., Washington, D.C. They are believed to have gone into an argument. Austin allegedly admitted to stabbing his mother multiple times and broke the knife by doing so. Regional NBC affiliate WAVY reported. He then went downstairs, retrieved two more knives, went back upstairs, and continued to stab her, according to the police. At 9:10 a.m., the suspect reportedly called the police and told them that he thought he had hurt his mother, according to Prince George County Police Department. Officials retrieved and found Wheeler suffering from stab wounds. She was pronounced deleted at the scene. Austin was arrested. Neighbors told a local outlet that police remained at the house for several hours, and a do not enter sign was posted on the residence door on Wednesday. One resident said there is very little crime in the community, much less violent crimes. Austin was scheduled to appear in court for a bond hearing on Thursday afternoon. His next court after this will be set for June 12th. Man, this guy right here stabbed his own mother. But man, I tell you, it seems like more and more deletions from children to their mother is going off the charts here in the end days. It is definitely going off the charts. Let me see here. I'm going to start right here. Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax and cold. And like I say, being psychotic. And this guy was very psychotic, to stab up his own mother, 80 years old, several times, breaking the knife. We know we're in the end days, and that's the most craziest thing I have heard of just about everything, just about. But I've had some other lessons that I've done, and with guys trying to flush their own mother down the toilet. Man, it's sick out here, man. But this is one of them. This is definitely in the top 10, and it's just crazy. But we're in the end days, for sure. Sirach 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which are in their fury, lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And this is obvious of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, these spirits of vengeance. And you got to remember, we always tell you, spirits have been regenerated for every fourth generation. So this 80-year-old woman got her judgment, and the son. And that's what we see here on this lesson. Judgment all the way around. Okay, let me see. Matthew 10:34. Matthew 10:34. Think that I not come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. And that's what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is doing, man. He's doing a lot of judgment out here, in this world. He ain't sending no peace. Everything is going on. People, going down the road shooting guns, and people attacking people, fights everywhere. A lot of deletions going on out here, everywhere. And like we always tell you, the Lord killeth to make alive. That's why it's so important to fear the Lord, because everything is done here. And judgment comes in all kind of ways. Even though they're heathens, they just had this judgment of him, stabbing his 80-year-old mother. I think he could be an Edomite, but we never know. We just never know. Yeah, like we say, we've been scattered amongst the heathens and have the appearance of the heathens, so you just never know. That guy could have been a Jake. We don't know. Derek Austin, it's possible. It's a 50-50 chance. But all these spirits, man, waxing cold are going rapid. Every week, seems like, somebody's deleting their mother. And this is going to continue, knowing that we at the end days. And now you see so much crazy things going on. You're not surprised at anything now. Not surprised at all what's going on out here in Babylon the Great. Because like I say, a lot of people, got into the Squid Games, and people out of their damn mind. Ain't no telling what was going on in his head. But like we always say, this is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's movie. And like I say, a lot of people in these end days are getting their judgments. And we can see that on just about every article when it comes to deletions or anything else. The Lord is giving out his judgments. And we can see it every day. Some kind of judgment going out. But I just saw this article. Just do a little quick lesson on it. Hope it's edifying. To the hopeful sheep, lamb and sheep, Kwan Yasharala, call Allah, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. On to the next lesson. Shalom.